Welcome back, everybody, to another Triangle Strategy stream, number 3 for us this time. So I actually just found out that Triangle Strategy just got an update a few days ago, so we're going to talk about that just a little bit. And then, if you've been watching the other playthroughs so far, I'm actually going to jump over to my New Game Plus because was only one chapter away from it anyway, and I want to get over there and just play with New Game Plus because a lot of people have already played through the game, so it might be more beneficial to see the higher level abilities and tiers, higher level abilities and all of that. So we're going to play that game, and I actually need to do a little bit of grinding here. Let's see, is this one? Need to do a little bit of grinding here to get some of my guys up to level, because I'm actually at, I think the recommended level is 39 for the next battle, and I'm at like 38 with a few characters, 37 with others, and then I have characters way down that I hadn't been using that we might try to get back up there with everybody else too. So let's start with our main people first, which means I need something around level 30. 37 is the highest. Let's not do that. I don't know which one of these. Let's try this one. We'll try this one. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Make sure everyone escapes and no one can fall. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we want all these guys, not you right now. I just picked up K-Hog here. I haven't even used him yet, but let's try. These guys I all just picked up, which is why they're already at levels, higher levels.
I won't let you down.
Yeah, let's get Yuet in there. Okay, let's try with this group for now. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember what I'm doing because I have no idea. It's been so long since I've had played on my New Game Plus with pretty much everything unlocked except for I think one character left. Yeah, you should be in the back. You should be in the back. You need to be in the front. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this. See if I can remember how to use all my guys at high level and all their different abilities.
I will end this.
Oh shoot, I didn't even see them over there. Oh well, okay. Where are we going here? Going up there. So this is like the escape route, but you could get choke point over here maybe. And I imagine more reinforcements are going to show up. So I don't know. Let's see what happens if I take them around this way.
Charge!
And let's take out these guys. Let's go. I think I have, let's see. Yeah, could rush them from there. Should I use these right now? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's do it.
Brace yourself! Yes!
Got a crit on him.
The hunt is on.
Alright, you at, can't get you in a good position right now. Let's just go over here. Blinding arrow. Oh, she can't reach him with that. Alright, I guess just a regular attack then.
Take that.
There is no mercy
Yeah, so I'm trying
on the
to
battlefield.
remember what everybody has here. Should I use that right now? Or who's going next? There, no, we're going soon. Let's do this. Let's give him twofold turn.
We must move fast.
Alright, now these guys are gonna move up. I don't know. I just feel lost. Like,
From where shall we strike?
haven't played with these guys in so long. But hey, so let's talk about the update. So yeah, we received an update for Triangle Strategy, which they basically just allowed you to go and replay all of the character stories as much as you want, so you can just review them. And then they also made it possible to go up and go back and replay story battles. So that's interesting, and that's really cool, especially for someone like me who makes videos. It's nice to be able to just go back to whatever mission and play it if you want to talk about something specific. But of course, it's a little late. It's a year after the fact now that they finally added that. But so yeah, replaying story missions, replaying the
Perish.
story missions. That's basically all it was, really. So it's interesting, but I don't know how much it's really going to affect anything at this point. Hey, Poetic. Hey, thanks for stopping by.
Come at me.
Oh, let's see. Oh, I blocked myself off now. Now I can't get to anybody. Oh, well.
Now then.
Here we go. Let's move you over here. Anything good? No, it's just a basic attack.
There.
Yeah, I also went back when I went to back to this New Game Plus. I realized I had like a ton of money, a ton of kudos, but I spent some of it to upgrade a few things. But I'm like, I need to play again a little bit at this level to remind myself of what I was doing and what I want to spend those resources on. So I'm trying to
My call.
do this. I don't have a time limit on this. I just got to get everybody to escape, but I'm sure more enemy reinforcements are going to show up if I take too long. Which I'm definitely taking too long right now.
Tremble in fear.
Yep, there they come. Oh, it throws different nation armies at you. Interesting.
My turn.
I'm gonna keep sending her around to go take out people in the back line. All right, we can start moving up now. Just take out this, I guess. Get started on it. Yeah.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Let's move you up here. Let's give Bulwark to Roland before he
Let us
dies.
seal our defenses.
Ready for more.
And then we've got Huet can get over here. I don't know. I want to keep her safe. Maybe can I put her here and get somebody with blinding arrow? Yes. That guy already went. You haven't gone yet. So let's do it on you.
You'll get no mercy from us.
Nice. Alright.
Forward.
Up. Hawk dive. Let's hawk dive on this guy.
Death from above. That hit the mark.
And then, so
Back
what
at
to talk about today? I mean, we talked about the update. You know, there's really not a whole lot much to say about that. That's all there really was. That's why I'm like, I should make a video on it. It's like maybe a short. I don't think it really qualifies for a full-length video. Let's provoke this guy.
I'll be your shield.
But as far as everything else that's going on,
Shall we begin?
I think I'm going to put out a tips video on Miasma Chronicles, hopefully early next week. So it's kind of the next thing I have planned right now. You know, I just realized I should really have put her over here where the fight's going on, because, like, you know, Roland's dying, and if anyone dies, I lose this mission. Yeah, we're gonna move her, even though she probably won't get there in time. But that was a poor choice on my part. Let's see. And her defenses. I don't think I can hit anybody with it. Oh, because it's like a straight line. It doesn't arch. Do edged arrow on this guy.
I've got you marked.
But yeah, so probably a tips video on Miasma Chronicles. We'll get that going, and then I want to do more coverage of the Shadow Gambit, the Cursed Crew, because I really enjoy that. I know it's not strictly a tactical RPG, but it's a stealth RPG. But it still involves a lot of the same strategy and planning. So I definitely want to. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit these guys with this, hopefully. But I definitely want to do some more on that Shadow Gambit, which, I mean, the demo will come out for everybody on, I think it's the 19th, so Monday. Of course, it's just the demo right now, so there's not a lot to do, but I'll probably do a little bit of character overview stuff, tip stuff maybe. So I'm considering that too. There's just really not a lot of good TRPGs coming out right now. Anything new, hot to cover? I mean, there's a few things here and there, but nothing like Tactics Ogre when it came out and Triangle Strategy when it came out were huge releases that a lot of people were interested in. So we ended up getting a lot more. We ended up getting a lot more interest in that. It was a good couple games to make videos on. But I don't have anything real big that pops out to me right now. But sometimes it's just because I'm missing stuff. Sometimes I find something just randomly like, oh, that's a thing, and then we're good to go. So let's try to put this guy to sleep. So yeah, I'm just trying to do experiment a little, try to find something that kind of catches on, find something that's hot, trying to find what everybody's playing out there. But in the meantime, will he wake up if I hit him? I don't remember. I'm just about to find out. I'm gonna poison him.
Hurt. Victory is within reach.
I think he did. Oh boy. Yeah, I figured that'd happen on that route. You're gonna have to do this one over again, probably, now that I know what's going on.
Sheer goal.
Let's see. Let's give him some self-healing here.
Try this.
Keep everybody moving forward. Oh, nope, I need him. Oh, shoot, I might have put him in range of her. Oh well. Oh, crap, I don't have enough TP for it. Daggone it. well. Let's see. I don't want to do any of that stuff. Let's just save up our points. Yeah, this is not going well.
Not a chance. I won't give in.
What do I want you to do? I need to heal. No, don't move there. Move here. I don't want to use all these. They're expensive. Oh, we'll see what happens. Yep, there's more. So anyway, yeah. So that's what I've got going on coming up for the week upcoming. And as far as these streams go with Triangle Strategy, I don't know. Their Triangle Strategy is lost a lot of steam because, I mean, you know, it is a year old now. Even the Steam release was like something like 8 months ago, 6 months ago. So there's not a lot of interest overall with Triangle Strategy. So I may switch it up soon to cover something else I've been playing. I thought about doing Miasma Chronicles. I don't know how that'll do, but I really enjoy playing that one. There's a lot to talk about when you're playing that one, so hopefully can keep kind of everyone engaged with that. Plus, a lot of people don't necessarily. I don't want to move her that way now. A lot of people don't necessarily know about it and haven't played Mutant Year Zero. They don't really know anything about those games from the Bearded Ladies. So it could be a good one. It could be something that introduced a lot of people to, and plus there's a lot to talk about when you play because of, you know, there's a lot of strategy and stealth, and it's a very unique way that you have to play that game, which makes it interesting. But a lot of people don't know that going in, and it can be very difficult if you're not playing it the way it's intended to. Kind of like Redemption Reapers was. If you're not playing the way it's intended to be played, you're gonna have a bad time. All right, what do we got here? Let's just provoke again, I guess.
Come and get me.
I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing the game.
Now then.
This is one. It did say that there's less enemies if you deploy less units, so maybe I should just try deploying less units next time. I don't know. Just do something. Okay. And he missed, of course. Okay, here comes this now, but I don't know if it's going to be any effective. Yeah, it hit one guy. I nuked one guy, and he didn't even die. Wow. Okay.
Time to work.
You are going to run over here. You're just going to stab this guy. And then you're going to go invisible.
You won't catch me.
So you don't get swamped over there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one.
I see through you.
Let us pry
All
out
right.
their weakness.
I don't know, how's this guy doing? Man, that's all it did to him. Yeah, now you have now and twofold turn. I don't even know. Sure, why not?
There is always a way.
I am not playing optimally. I have to relearn, like, so much.
No need to panic.
Almost finished that guy off. Well, he's on fire, so
Slow.
maybe that's willing to finish him off. Nope.
Me too.
That did, though. Nice. Oh, she might be dead. Yep. Game over. Game over. Oh, do I want to retry that one right now? Not really. I just want to level my people up. I want a training battle that's not like murder. Actually, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We can go back and we can play. Well, there we go. We can use the update. We'll use the update. Since the update's in there, we can use. We can actually replay the story battle for Chapter 5, which is where we would have been when the other playthrough I was doing. So yeah, so the update, all it did is when you go to where the tavern where you do your training battles, there's just another tab you go over, and there you go. There's all your battles you fought before. So right now, these jump down to low levels because I haven't played them on New Game Plus yet, so they're still at the original level. The ones I have played on New Game Plus are already much higher level. So yeah, let's do this one. Yeah, it's more of a standard battle, so it's been too long for me to deal with all that extra objective stuff right now. All I gotta do here is get rolling to the entrance. That's not bad. All right. Now, who are we using? I want to use a higher level. You know what? Because it recommends Quahog, let's use him. You know, I've never used him before. We just unlocked him. So, let's check it out. What do I love about TRPGs? Well, it's a good question. Honestly, it started with... let me get this figured out real quick. Hang on. Shoot, I want her in there, but... Looks, okay,
The honor is mine.
there we go. Honestly, I've always liked RTSs, the real-time strategy on PC. Like, I used to play a lot of those when I was younger. And played a lot of those when I was younger. I played a lot of RPGs, so not just TRPGs, but RPGs themselves. I really love pretty much any kind of RPG. And, you know, tactical RPGs are just another extension of that. But, I guess what really got me on the TRPG binge and got me to focus the channel on it would be a couple years back I was playing a lot of D&D. I was DMing for a group. And we did that for about 2 years. And that kind of, you know, as all D&D groups eventually do, it kind of fell apart. But that got me on that kick. And then with that same group, we ended up going over and playing Gloomhaven, the board game. I've also played the digital, and that's very, very tactical and tactical strategy, cooperative tactical strategy. So those things kind of really got me interested in it. And then when actually Triangle Strategy came out and I started playing that, I really, really enjoyed it in the beginning, and I was making videos on it, and for whatever reason, it took off. I had accidentally hit something
Father is in danger.
that was, you know, popular and trending at the time. And I mean, this is before I even did any kind of research, before I made videos or anything. This was just, oh, I like this, I'm gonna make a video on it.
Why would Esperus do
And it
that?
took off.
Judging
It took
by
off.
the
Started
numbers,
made a couple strategy videos on it, a couple tips videos, and
Your orders?
you know, and then I kept making other stuff too, and then eventually I realized that every time I covered a tactical RPG, you know, my channel seemed to do better. People were interested in that. They were interested in my coverage of them. So since I liked playing them, and people seem to like watching my content of them, it just made sense to kind of focus on TRPGs. Let's see, I don't think there's any... Oh, no, he is an archer. So... I can't get the view like where I want it. Move over here. Well, yeah, let's have her take cover so that archer don't hit her.
Into the shadows.
I wouldn't call myself a chess. I mean, I've played chess. I do like a challenge, but I haven't. You know, it's been a long time since I've played any chess. But you know, yeah, you know, with the right person to play with, sometimes that can be good way to kill some time. But I'm really more into playing, like, I like any kind of, like, I really like the tactical cooperative board games. I think they're a lot of fun.
Charge.
Yeah, Poetic, yeah, D&D played for the role playing. See, and I played for the opposite reason. Me and my group, we really liked the combat and the tactical part. I mean, as the DM, I did enjoy some of the I did enjoy, like, the story writing, creating characters and stuff. That was important to me, but most everybody else was kind of like, when's the next battle? When's the next battle? They just wanted a battle. And I was like, okay. So, you know, because I wanted to create a story. I enjoy creating a story, but for the group overall, it ended up being more about the battles, which, you know, I put story in there and made it interesting, and we had some good times, definitely. But I think that's why we jumped over to playing Gloomhaven, because it's all about the dungeon dive and the tactical combat, and it's a lot of fun. All right, who should? You know what, let's do this.
Let us
Give
see
Bulwark
our
to
defenses.
Aye. I'll keep on.
Eridor there.
Is it my turn?
All right, Kahog, let's test you out. Let's see. Raise the speed. Where's the one? Well, it stops time for him, but not... Okay. Let's just do this.
You'll feel this later.
Yep. Yeah, D&D. Yeah, being able to adapt to your party and stuff, yeah, that's huge.
Where shall we strike?
Although, you know, so that's another thing, talking about that, is I know Baldur's Gate 3 on PC is due for release very soon, I think in August. And I've played the early access of it quite a bit. Shoot, I'd have to go look, but I think I've got like 90 hours or something like that in it. Maybe it wasn't that much. It's a lot. Because I just kept playing as different classes and, you know, doing different things. And I never actually did everything there was to do in early access because I kept just doing what I wanted to do, I guess. Oh, let's just get this out of the way. So I've actually thought about maybe doing some coverage of that on the channel. It's technically not a TRPG, it's a CRPG,
Allow me.
more or less, but it is turn-based, so it's something that could potentially do well. So I've considered it,
Slow.
but, you know, I don't know if it's too different. You know, or if I have a lot of viewers that would still be interested in it. So I thought about doing some stuff on that, and I might. It's a little late to get in the game because there's a lot of coverage out there on it that's already happened. Let's see, who needs healed? Nobody? Nobody. Alright. Let's give haste to Serenella.
Victory goes to the quick.
Splendid.
So here we go. Let's see what this guy does. I want to see what that like spell I used. Okay, so does it? It says it does proportional damage to him after like 2 turns. So I'm assuming it just returns damage he's done to him. Is what it does. I'm not sure. It was interesting. But let's see if I can get through this first line of defense. Alright, let's just move you up. No. Yes. All I have to do is get roll into the XL on this one, so
We will make
I'm not gonna
our ideals
have to worry too much
reality.
about all that. What gets me excited for a new game? Well, I guess it's gonna just be a combination of things, and it probably applies for most people, but let's get rid of this guy. I don't like him being up here. First off, I mean, the first thing that will grab my attention typically about a game is the presentation. So, you know, if it looks really good, it's got a really good art style to it, that's the first thing that gets my attention. It gets me, okay, I'm going to see what this is about. And then I guess the next biggest thing is the gameplay mechanics. Are they deep? Is there a lot of builds that can be done? Is there a lot of different skills and spells and stuff? You know, can I make the game my own? Can I make the characters in it my own? So, just an idea of the kind of customization that I like in a game is something like the Dark Souls series, and especially Elden Ring. You could do whatever you want. I mean, yeah, it's a difficult game. It's meant to be. But again, I enjoy a challenge, so it's right up my alley. But as far as, you know, RPGs go, and the amount of build variety and equipment and everything else that you can put together in that game really stands out to me. So games that allow you to do that, I really enjoy.
Is it my turn?
So yeah, aside from the visual presentation to get my initial like, oh, I want to check that out, it's really about, I think, the customization factor. And let's see, I don't know how to use Quahog here. It's the first time I ever used him, so let's do this. Let's get him down here where everybody else can hit him. Haha. Streaming Elden Ring? I mean, yes and no. See, so that's another area where it's RPG, but it's not a tactical RPG, and I don't know how far I'm going to be able to stray from the channel's main focus and still have people, you know, stick around and watch, because it might be too far into another genre. I mean, it's almost a genre in itself, right? Elden Ring and Dark Souls. There's a lot of things that honestly I would like to cover, like to play. They don't fit my current channel, so something like Elden Ring and Dark Souls would be something to dedicate an entire channel to. There would just be, the entire channel would be playing Dark Souls, making videos on Dark Souls / Elden Ring. But, you know, we're also, that's old. Most of that's old news now. I know a lot of people still play, but I don't know how well something like that would do starting it now. If I had started it right when Elden Ring came out, it probably could have done really well, but I was in the middle of trying to figure out what this channel would be about, so there's so many things I would like to do. Yes, that's a game I would love to stream and play, but I don't know that would do well with this channel. But that said, I did have, you know, I am in the process of getting a second channel started up where I'm going to move the Switch Sports videos over to, because they don't really fit with this channel anymore, and it still brings in a lot of views, which kind of hurts my recommendations, because then YouTube's like recommending people who played Switch Sports. It's like, oh hey, you should check out this video on Tactics Ogre, and a lot of people that play Switch Sports are like, what the heck's Tactics Ogre? So they don't watch the video, and it hurts my overall, you know, analytics, views, and all that. So I'll make a second channel where all the Switch Sports stuff will move to, which may make it a little hard to find at first, because it won't show up as having 50,000 views anymore. It'll start over as a fresh video, essentially.
Shall we begin?
But I'll put other stuff on that channel too that's more casual gaming, maybe cozy gaming, maybe like really light RPGs, something like Trinity Trigger was a pretty laid back, easy RPG. That might be something that I would put over there. So yeah, you know, in the future, if I have the time, maybe I could make more channels, have multiple channels where I can do different things on different channels for different audiences. You know, and I'm sure some of the audiences will carry over, but
Allow me.
but yeah, that's the plan for now. So yeah, Poetic, yeah, it's, from what I've learned of my YouTube career so far, you really do need channels have to have a focus. It can't be like, oh, I like playing this game, and I also like playing this other game in a completely different genre. You have to stick to a specific, something specific, a niche. It doesn't have to be one genre of game necessarily. You know, if I had something specific about me that I did, or the way I did videos that could kind of stand out, like there's one YouTuber, Mortem. I watch some of his stuff. Actually, I watch his stuff quite a bit. And he does his thing is he does 100% reviews. So he 100%'s a game, gets all the achievements, does everything. Usually takes more than one playthrough to do that before he reviews a game, and that's just kind of his shtick. That's what he does. And because he does that, he can kind of branch out and covers. He still covers. He starts with CRPGs. He does some TRPGs, and then he does just in general like action RPGs. So he still kind of has a specific genre that he's in, but he can branch out a little farther because of his you know, unique review style. But also the fact that he has like almost 200,000 subscribers. So when your channel gets that big, you can experiment a lot more and still have videos do really well. Let me grab this loot real quick. Yeah, I mean, and that's what I was talking about, Poetic. Yeah, if you know, if people start following for, you know, me specifically, or fans of me and not just necessarily the content, then yes, you can definitely branch out more. Which is, I mean, that's it is in the future. It's like what I plan to do as the channel gets bigger and I can get more, you know, more eyes on. People like the type of content and the way I cover things. then yes, I can branch out then and do other content, which is what I want to do. Because, for instance, one really big game coming up soon that I want to play, that I'm really interested in, is Starfield from Bethesda.
My turn.
Because I've really liked all of Bethesda's games up to this point. You know, Elder Scrolls series, Fallout 3 and 4. So let's just keep moving him up because I gotta get him out of here. So that's something I would like to cover, but I don't know if it'll do well with the channel. So, but it's definitely something I'm considering.
How dare you trespass upon my home? Be gone as Frosty scum, or I will have your heads.
They're strong. We can't let them advance any.
Yeah, you know, as I develop as a creator, and get better at it, you know, then yeah, and I think I'll be able to expand and get that following. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that you like the content, Poetic. Appreciate you following me. And you know, I've got other people I think that they really like my style of content, and that's why they watch. But a lot of those people also are very interested in TRPGs, so when I cover other stuff, I don't necessarily get as much attention. But that's also part of being a small YouTube channel right now.
I end this. Ha-ha!
There is no
Yeah, as a small channel, there's just, it can be tough sometimes. You know, you got to get people to the channel, and the best way to do that sometimes is just to make searchable content. So you got to make things like, you know, tips videos are pretty strong because people are like, oh, I need help with this game. So they're like, tips on game X, whatever. And, you know, then they find your channel. And then if you do a good job, you produce a good video that's well made and well scripted, then sometimes people are like, oh, I really like this guy. And then they'll keep watching. So that's kind of where... That's kind of where I'm at, is trying to still build that influence, you know, get people interested. But my main goal is always to make sure that you guys out there watching this now or later, that I provide some kind of value, because you know, games can be challenging sometimes, and it's nice to be able to look up some tips and have someone that knows what they're talking about and can actually help you concisely, because I've looked up videos before trying to figure stuff out. Nope, there went Quahog. Good thing he didn't have to survive. But yeah, you know, I've done things where, you know, I've tried to look something up and someone's like, oh, okay, we're going to talk about this thing and fix this problem and blah, blah, blah. And they go on for like 10 minutes. It's like, dude, get to the point. So try to provide that value. And also, you know, there's that, and then there's the other side of it, which is entertainment. You have to be entertaining. So not just am I answering your question, but I answered your question in an entertaining way that made you want to watch the whole video. Even though maybe I gave you your answer 2 or 3 minutes into the video, but you were like, man, I really like this style, I like this content, I'm going to keep watching. So it's all about the viewers. It's all about making sure that I'm producing good content. It's my goal every day when I produce videos. Because the only way you grow, the only way YouTube works, is if people like your stuff. It's just like any other business. It's always about the customer.
I will end this.
Yeah. Sometimes even veterans will reach in and watch. I mean, for me, sometimes I'll watch tips or reviews or whatever on a game that I'm already playing or have already played just because, you know, I'm interested in that game right now and see someone else's take on it. So sometimes you get those viewers too. What I really like about, like, when I made Triangle Strategy videos, for anybody who's watching that, you know, found me through Triangle Strategy, is the amount of comments and tips that I got on those videos was amazing, and also everyone had different strategies and tips to share. So, you know, my video, you know, I had the tips and stuff that I provided people with, which, you know, helped some people out, but then beyond that, other people shared their thoughts and their tips. So anyone else that's looking for tips on how to play Triangle Strategy or different tactics and stuff to use, go to that video, you watch the video, but then go down in the comments and read the comments, because there are a lot of really good tactics in there that I didn't think of, I never would have thought of on my own, that the community shared. So that's another big part of it too, is having that community share their thoughts, and that also can help the channel succeed. So for everybody watching me play this, you know, now or later, I didn't mean this to turn into a big, you know, talking about myself a whole bunch, but I'm just trying to talk. I'm trying to keep you entertained, trying to keep it interesting. Because there's nothing more boring than watching someone stream a game and all they do is just... See? Was that fun? No, that wasn't fun. just me sitting here and like, here's my face and there's some stuff going on. No, you want to hear the personality, right? That's what streaming's about. It's not about the game always, it's about the personality. The long form content, that's about the game. When it comes to streaming, it is more about personality, so. Which we'll see if I can make the streaming thing work in the long term. I still don't know if it's good to do it on the same channel as my long form content. I think it's okay. I don't think it's a big deal. But, you know, I have fun with it. Even if there's not very many people watching, I think it's a good time.
Impressed?
Yeah, Poetic, yeah, and I even took some of the people that left tips on the first video. I actually took those tips and incorporated them in the second video I made. So, and then I gave them credit in the video too, or in the description for it, but yeah, I mean, it helps me too, because people leave their tips and strategies and thoughts, and then I can create a bit more content based on that. By the way, thanks for the super chat, Poetic. Sorry, I responded to it, but I never mentioned it was a super chat, so thank you once again. I've learned I'm not gonna try and throw out that side of the streaming too much. I mean, any support that's given monetarily is always appreciated, and as I said before, right now with the very small amount of income the channel can bring in, it's all just going to go to basically purchasing the games that I have to cover. It'll save me a little bit of money on the side, because any game that I'm going to do a review on, you know, I can hopefully use the YouTube money to pay for it, which there's not enough in there yet to buy anything, but there will be, and that'll save me some cash on the side. But yeah, so, you know, anybody else watching, super thanks, super chats, they are a thing. It is much appreciated, and I promise that anything you're willing to help me out with won't go to waste.
Brace yourself.
Thanks, bud. I appreciate it.
My lord.
So,
I shall
anyway,
try my level best.
what else we got going on? What time is it? We got 10 minutes. We'll probably just about finish this mission now. Probably be about it for this one. Trying to keep the streams shorter these days. You know what I can do? How soon does Roland go? It's a little while. I need to defend him. Try to keep them shorter to like maybe an hour.
I shall do my best.
It depends on what I'm covering. Like I'm covering that, like doing triangle strategy, like tactical RPGs in general.
For the honor
Especially
of
triangle strategy though, because there's a lot of story that happens in between missions a lot of times. I think it's easier to just do shorter streams, play 1 or 2 missions without having to sit through the like 20 minutes of disposition the game will go through. That we're really not here to watch that. But if I played something like Elden Ring or Starfield or something like that, that might be something that would merit a much longer stream. Because it could stay constantly interesting, because there's always something going on, you know.
Withdraw to safety, Frederica.
But I kind of like the hour-long stream, too. I think it's a little laid back,
Take
it's
you
less
on.
pressure, because I don't have to keep talking for 2 hours or more. And as far as this game, like, anybody's watching my strategy right now, it completely sucks. I'm not playing really well. Because I'm just talking. Tactical RPGs are not really the greatest game to play while you're trying to stream and talk to you guys. But, you know, I'm going to win it. I'm going to win it. Just not very cleanly. But the point of it was to get some experience for these guys so I can get do the next story mission without just getting slaughtered. You cure yourself. Thanks, Poetic. I appreciate it again. Thank you so much. Thanks to Super Chat.
What? When did I get so old?
Yeah, we're just gonna keep chugging along on the channel. We're gonna keep experimenting, trying different things, try to build that audience, and try to keep the focus on you guys, on the viewer. You know, not try to, like Podek said, not try to just be a channel, just try to sell you something. I mean, which, you know, as a gaming YouTuber, there's not a lot of stuff to sell anyway. Not really. Like, what am I gonna sell? I'm not a product. You know, if it was an educational channel, or we're teaching a specific skill, or talking about how to build a YouTube channel, you know, in those cases, yeah, it can make sense to have some kind of product, like an educational product. It's, you're paying to invest in yourself. I've done it with this channel. That makes sense, and it's beneficial. And most of the channels I've watched, that they don't push that too much. They'll mention it, but they don't like push it. Their main content is still just trying to help you out without having you to have to pay for anything. So, but you know, as a gaming channel, I mean, it's really about entertainment and it's about volume. So it's really getting out there to as many people as possible, being entertaining, giving good, insightful content, good reviews to help people make decisions, their own purchasing decisions on what games they think will be worth their time and money. Let's not go that way. There's too many guys over there. So, you know, that's where my focus is. And as far as you know, getting money, super chats, the memberships and things like that, you know, I have those things available. They're on the channel for anyone who, you know, really does enjoy my content and wants to support me. You know, those options are there, but by no means are they necessary. You know, if people that just want to sit and watch, enjoy the content, do that. You know, that helps tremendously, especially, you know, if you like what you see, share the content, mention it to your friends. You know, bring more viewers to the channel, because YouTube does pay me ad revenue. So it's small. It's very small, especially on a small channel. It doesn't amount to more than $1 a day, maybe, depending on how well the channel's doing at the time. So, but that said, you know, bringing in new viewers that enjoy the content, you know, that ultimately helps me too.
Heal your wounds.
Which is all about me being able to continue to make these videos and provide fun and engaging content for you guys. So, I mean, that's really the goal of the channel is to entertain you guys. So, I will always try to do the best that I can. Can I hit? No. Aha, there we go. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Oh, he has to charge that. That might not work. But as far as the game here goes, we're almost there. All we got to do is get rolling to one of those yellow spots up there. Of course, this guy wants to stand in the way. Just go over here. Break this one.
Let us try out.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna win it right now.
We must
Gonna win it right now. Because this guy, he's gonna run right up here. I'm gonna have him use an item just so he doesn't get killed by these guys, which he probably won't. He's got a lot of health levels still, but just to be safe.
We're through.
There we go. Oh, I didn't even have to finish the turn. Boom! Done. You know what I realized too for the future? I may actually play these missions, especially now that we can replay story missions because of the update. I may actually play the mission before the stream and then replay it in the stream. That way I already have my like strategy pre-planned out, so I can still play a good strategy and keep up the conversation. That's probably a good idea. That's probably a very good idea. So thank you for everyone for being there so I could talk to you, so I could actually talk this through in my head and figure this out. But hey, I think that's where I'm going to end this stream today. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing Triangle Strategy. For now, I might actually switch over and play something newer. So I might play Miasma Chronicles because I think I will. I think next Saturday we're going to try playing some Miasma Chronicles. I really enjoy that game. It's a lot of fun. I think a lot of you guys out there that watch the channel, especially you guys in like the tactical RPGs, you'll like this one. It's different. It's still a tactical RPG. It's more towards the XCOM side of things than it is like Tactics Ogre and stuff like that. But I think that it will actually be a really good experience for fans of tactical RPGs to kind of branch out and try something different. Unfortunately, it's not on the Switch though, so anyone who watches the Switch content, my content for Switch stuff, it's not on the Switch. It's on everything else. Although I will check and let you guys know if I remember next week. Their first game, though, from the same developers, was Mutant Year Zero, and I think they made a port for the Switch, but I'm not sure. I'll have to check on that. Because maybe I could actually play that one. Because that one I really enjoyed too. But anyway, with all that said, thank you everyone for watching today. I had a great time. Thank you, Poetic. Thank you for the super chats. And you all have a great weekend, and I'll have some videos out for you this week, and we'll see you next weekend. So have a great day, and keep on gaming.